but it's pretty likely with how much of it is kind of up on the north, too. There's even a crate out there if you want to get really ambitious.
Go for it, GFY.
Heck yeah. They might crash into Gen.G. Nope.
It's still possible. Oh, yep. Shot's starting to fly out. Corn does get tagged up. Be okay, and they'll just
this is
get themselves up on top of the hill.
But this is
they're so far split now.
Yeah, that's precisely correct. You can't take the Raining's already got
Corn's
control.
knocked.
Oh no, well this is.
And Corn is dead.
Oh boy.
And now Zero trying to make his way out. One more shot. This SLR would have knocked him, but doesn't manage to find the hit. But that car is a smoking.
Yeah, nobody's up in the crates at least. Oh.
Wait, you just lost your driver, Americano.
Oh boy. Oh, that's
going to shift over into the driver's seat and try to get the heck out of here, but this has just been a very confusing play.
Yeah, V7 here, you could just tell that the lack of preparation time and coordination, I think, is kind of coming into effect in this round.
They've got Under and Machne both here. They'll break the window. Americano pokes his head up the door and says, "Who's there?"
Hello.
Goes spraying out, but yeah, he is just going to fall, and yeah, it's not great.
This is, I think, a combination of a couple things there for V7, right? Achilleos, it's the results of that last round, kind of the mental aspect of that throw coming into play. Yeah. And also, just again, they're a new team. They got put together for this event due to the fact that some of the players were too young, and so they had to grab some people and throw together a squad last minute. I think the tire got popped.
Ooh. Spraying. They haven't got too much damage actually in onto Adder, but yeah, tires both on the left side get popped, and Inonix gets a very nice headshot.
Jeez.
Rambo rolling up. Are they aware that
that's from
EX is here? Seems like they are. Trying to hold the door. Xavier pulls back, forcing his position there for just a moment. Tries to move in, takes a little bit of damage, makes his way over to the kitchen. Look at the knock onto SSR. Finishes him off. EX lose one. But just going to be taking a quick little prone, popping himself up. That's Pio trying to third party this.
Well, Xavier gets outside, but still can't win the fight. He had a great angle, but Lambu just better.
Well, martyred him. He does manage to get a nade kill there onto Lambu from behind, or a knock rather, I should say, but does get finished off as Raining is just going to be sniping him from a distance.
Oh, GX was in a split, and there's just no finishing the fight, of course, so Xavier down and out, and Lambu rezzed, so Ghibli loses one for that push, but that's a really nice compound to have. If the circle ends anywhere near it, it's super powerful.
ATA, again, is so heavily spread out. It seems like Sho is aware of this position from Sparrow and is just lurking and waiting.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting stuff that ATA is showing us here on Erangel today. Not the usual ATA. And I'm curious to see what the go is going to be. I think second circle is typically when they've been kind of trying to group a little bit more. But they've still been maintaining splits pretty wide, even into phase 2. But this one might force it because the circle's just so bad. Keep going west, west. Yes!
Oh boy, yes. All right. Yeah, I mean, just like that, you've suddenly got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams, plus Zerum, who's by himself, that now need to shift into the circle. This is just going to be an absolute slog.
It's going to be tough. You can come through George, and it's if you could get to the south end of George, like the south of South, south of South George, you can actually come out of this pretty well and do pretty decently. But getting there is the real question.
A couple taps are coming through. Asura trying to get some knocks in here onto ATA. They'll just play down into this dip, get some smoke up, and top themselves back up. A bit of an awkward spot to be in. Pero and Detonation closing in on each other. There's Mings. Shots coming out. Lofo. Oh,
that's the wrong side of that car to get out on.
Yeah, it is, and that's going to be Axlef coming up with that knock. Throws down the smoke.
Oh.
Axlef himself will be knocked down. It's going to be Ming who actually comes in third party. Where the hell?
I don't know.
Oh, Ming is like well off. Playing on the very south end of that circle.
Oh my god, how could he? I didn't even know you could see from that angle all the way over to that compound.
Evidently he does, and oh boy, things are about to get absolutely crazy. Matt comes crashing through, and they just make a very swift exit out of this round. TUYÄN does manage to spray down one, but then Zendown will finish him off, and that is Matt being eliminated first and foremost. They go for the bold drive-by play, but it completely falls apart. Shadow gonna be knocked. He and maczora both down on the ground.
Dude, ATA in these dips today has been nuts.
Absolutely insane.
Oh, GX wants to come out here and throw some grenades, but they can't. It's too wide open. Can't do it. Can't do it. I also want to point out something interesting that happened in the middle of that fight that is just kind of comical. DAEVA died to the ground, which means when he got knocked in the air, there was enough time that he was in the air that that invincible state wore off. And then he hit the ground and died.
Good God.
Another drive-by.
Oh.
This one's going to be good. Gokuri finding it.
Yeah, he does manage to have it. He's going to try to turn around.
Oh, no.
Get in on top of Mount and maybe finish him off. Thanks left very crucially to slow down.
Run him over!
Vehicle comes crashing it off. He just flipped it a little bit more. He would have gotten the finish. Doesn't manage to make that happen, though. Thanks left is here. Scoop out. This is so precarious.
I want to see somebody throw a grenade and have it just tip over.
Just two instantly dead.
I think New Happy's just a bit too far away for that. Here comes the rest of Pero now. They are going to get the res, so Pero alive and kicking for sure. 17, the winners of the last game. Oh my God. That is awful. That is just awful. I mean, look, it's likely to end now just to the west of the hospital there. The next circle has to cut out as much water as it can. So
there's another crate just in the smack in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah,
as
go
well.
out there. This
just
one
making these like fully unplayable or unretrievable, I should say.
No grozes for these guys today, at least in this game. This is tough, man. There is not a lot going on. There's a few hills here to the west of the hospital. You can use, of course, the compounds. Probably a lot of players wish they could go into George or something, but there's nobody that really has a lot of room to do that.
There's Zerum, who's creeping his way up above top of E36.
So maybe like CTG will go over there. They're going up to the top of the mountain, so they're going to get the information potentially that area is clear.
Mamu knocked by Ming, who's been coming up with just some wild long-range shots.
Yeah, he's showing us a lot today. Seeing why he was the top fragger, the MVP from China.
New Happy's in a really rough position. They have to move up, and Dom1 is just occupying that side. And
they have to crash.
As I mentioned it, Loki will get a headshot onto ZP.
You can either try to drive the beach and maybe lose a player or two, but you can crash Dom1 or crash Dom1. There you go. That's my playbook for this. Crash Dom1.
Well, for now, they're just taking their time trying to get their downs member back up. Looks like they will be able to get him. CTG under a little bit of fire as 17 have crested the hill overlooking into the Georgia Pole warehouses, but they'll just go ahead, shift over. They still have a bit of distance to close, though, and they have to deal with both Zerum and E36.
E36 pretty spread, so maybe they can hit a house that only has one player in it and probably has an angle.
Okay, here we go. New Happy getting ready to storm the complex up against Dom1 Kia. Loki playing the doors. Made it right in the corner. YJ dropped off screen. Meanwhile, Loki and Under looking to hold it down. Non-ZP going to be dropped to the ground. Ming will find Loki, though. Maknae trying to get the finish on the one. Falls down. 4 HP remaining on him. Push outside. Under going to be caught off guard. Ming is absolutely ripping them to shreds. Back out to the door. The nade being thrown. Maknae is getting knocked. Ming continuing to persevere, but New Happy will fall. Maknae with the final grenade. Will finish him off. Ace left now. Arrives. Kills off Under. Gets Maknae as well. It's all just on Bean now. Crawling around his other teammate. Waiting and hoping he could somehow get picked up, but no, never mind. They've already all been eliminated. It's just Bean by himself.
Wonderful timing from Pero. I mean, they should be able to clean this up. I would think with at least 3 up, but probably all 4. I don't know what Bean's looking at over there. You got people coming behind you, my guy.
Hard to say, but now he's going to get tagged up.
I mean, I know MCG's out there, but I think you got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, they're closing in on him. Lung falling low, Veronica 7. They finally managed to find the last remaining member. And as he falls, they do go out in 13th place. Rough day for them. That's out of that last map. Seoul find Lambu. Pushes out. He wants to try to get that elimination, but knows that Etong is very close by, so instead he'll just take the time to go ahead and heal up. He's flying, and Pio says, like, okay, I'm not sure what you're doing, little ghost, but I guess I'll just snipe you for free.
Oh, what timing!
Oh, Seoul comes around the corner, catches him trying to get the revive. Only one is nearby. He's going to push in on it. And GFY will just end up falling. Yeah, they finally will get Bean. Sparrow perseveres. Damwon goes out in 11th place.
Well, yeah, mutually assured destruction between GFY and Danawa. One player out of it, out of that whole mess, is just 911. ATA just chilling in that ditch. They don't have to go anywhere. They're fine. Pero does win that battle, but MCG might win the follow-up.
Actually misread. I thought it was GFY getting eliminated.
Yeah, no,
it was actually them annihilating
it's
Danawa.
hard to tell. Their colors are very similar.
My bad. Either way, very nicely done by them. Still hanging in there.
Nobody's in this compound in the middle of the circle. I just noticed this. It's like open for 911.
Yeah, he's just going to get squared up in there.
Why not?
And he's the last one left. I mean, hey, if he can kill 9 people and 17 don't kill anybody, they'll take first place.
Easy. No problem. He's really good, but... Oh, Asura's got such a on this. Oh,
it's actually Suju who had fight Monkey King.
Suju, ooh, just took a bunch of damage for that, too.
Yeah, he's so very low. Dance around inside the garage.
Oh, no!
Taken down, and Cho as well, going to be falling low. CTG, though, do get eliminated. Pio now going to be knocked off screen. Nade from beyond the grave will manage to find Xiaobei, though. And 17 Gaming is going to be eliminated.
Is Pio resable? I think so, unless E36 has something to say about it. MCG has...
He's down by the road, but
oh my God,
they might just be able to get him. They're going to push for it. E36 is taking shots over at him.
You know, Tank's going to get backed off by some decent shooting. Again, it's Mamu here for Pero. Last man standing and only Mill alive to be rezzed. So he's going to go for it. I think he should be able to get it since MCG has two members. The two members that are closest, I should say, are already knocked.
Yeah.
So Tank has some work to do. Oh, no. No way. 911.
He's coming up from behind. He's going to be looking for it. Oh, he spots him. He opens fire, and that is going to be Tank taken down. Multi-Circle Gaming eliminated at 8th place. Fantastic third partying here from 911.
He's just going to jump in that Dacia and peace out.
Oh, I would do the same.
His compound's still open. I mean, just amazing.
GX pushed on. Yanli eliminated. Now it's just Zennan left alive. Gen.G in a prime position to be able to maybe pick up a second win and end the day at first place. Asura manages to find Star-Lord with that nade. Another one following up to try to get the elimination. Does quite a bit of damage. Pure Boy.
Doesn't have a helmet, I don't think, either.
Yeah. Okay, hops up the bike. He's going to try to zip out of here. 4 members of Gen.G firing away at him. He's tagged up for 29. Get up the hill. Shot still coming out, though. And Inonix trying to tag him up. And will manage to finish him off in the end. Zennan finding a bit of revenge for one of his teammates. Doesn't get a knock on the spear, but still is going to be in a rough position with the 2 other remaining members of Ghibli.
Gen.G still has work to do. Let's see how well they've been keeping track of their kill feed. Gen.G might be able to go west if they have been paying pretty good attention. It's difficult, of course. There's a lot of fighting going on. Zennan here just backing out.
Cooked it for just a second too long. Didn't make it into the garage.
It's tough. It's tough to feel that internal timer. It's really hard to actually count a second accurately. Like,
sure.
It's really, really difficult to do, especially on the fly. All right, here goes Gen.G. Are they actually going to crash Ghibli? Or are they going to... Oh, no way.
Oh, they're just rolling up over the top. They crash in. Some Esther doesn't die. Instantly gets chunked out about half HP, and Inonix will knock Lambu. But Rainbow with an aid manages to find Esther. 5 HP remaining here. Inonix is going to try to top himself up, but will go down. Oh, the car. It almost crushes Asura. He barely manages to get away from that one. Lambu's still going to be very low in the corner. Pio tries to peek in, and Spear shuts him down. Nades flying in. Spear likely to fall. He will. Inonix, though, going to get killed off by the vehicle explosion.
His grenade.
Or knocked, rather.
His grenade that, you know, killed a bunch of Ghibli members, also got the vehicle, and got his
Asura.
team, and yeah, it's on to Asura, dude. This was, I don't know.
Very bold.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Nope, he
round one, he finds him. Push out. Renbuck gets the headshot. Asura's dead. Gen.G is out of it. They were the only 4-man squad left. They go for the bold play of just storming the garage, and it completely falls apart. 911, he comes up with yet another kill.
He could win this.
Absolutely could. ATA actually does have 4. I misspoke.
Yeah, I think ATA's in potentially decent shape. I have no idea who's going to win this. ATA's on the bad side of the circle, and they have a lot of work to do coming out of that dip. It's not easy to approach this compound, even though 911 is just doing it. How is he getting away with this?
This is just a testament to this circle and how absolutely abysmal it is. There's 10 alive at base 6. Normally at this point...
This is an actual pub game right here.
At this point, we normally have like 45 players still in the lobby. It would be... Oh my god, it'd be nuts if he could actually...
Oh, Zennon.
Make this happen.
Zennon should have him dead to rights.
Oh, from behind, and yeah, there it is. Well, I mean, a hell of an effort.
Yeah. No, that was a wonderful round from 911. I really enjoyed watching that. That was wonderful work.
Ghibli are now going to try to also displace and finish off GEX. They make their way into the very same house. So I'm just chilling out for the moment. Get that molly up over the top. Able to shift back though. Play away from the flames. They're moving up into the smoke now. Oh, sees them close. Manages to spray down one. They completely miss each other. He shifts over to the side. He lobs the frag grenade. Just underhands it into the corner. And Renbuck gets finished off. Spear chunked down to about half HP. Oh, ships passing in the night through the smoke. They have no idea how close they were to each other. Spear manages to make his way back downstairs. He's going to be healing up.
Oh, this is going to be a win for ATA.
It seems like it. I mean, it would take a disaster.
Yeah. You know, credit to them for holding that dip again. It's a tough position, but they today have made it look easy. Easier.
Still Mamu and Mill nearby.
10 kills for Pero in this round, though. That's huge. Great timings on those attacks, and then the backstab from 911 to MCG opens up the space they need to come into this. This could take a while. Just buckle up, because we ain't even close to the end of this one, potentially. This compound's still in the circle, so nobody has to make a move.
Yeah. It's just like, hey, check. You got any frag grenade? No? Okay.
I could use some... If you had any smokes, too, that's super valuable.
Well, we're
All right.
going to be shooting out the tires.
If it hard shifts towards Pero, that's good to do, right? Like, you should always shoot out tires if you have the opportunity. There's no reason not to. And
unless you're really trying to keep your, your location secret. But
yeah. Unless you're really trying to rat. Pero's not about that life.
Nope. I think it's like 1 HP on that vest right there. It's okay. Does get another smoke.
I want to see this pump in hand. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, hey, just do it.
It's nutty. It's absolutely nutty in close range, but Phase 7 is still maybe the fence if that compound is in, that GEX and Ghibli are still stuck in. But otherwise...
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that one corner where that Zennon gets yet another hit and push up the stairs. Oh, but he tries to go for the grenade. Tries to get the flash in, but that will be Zennon coming out on top. Really taken out. Now just 3 teams remaining. ATA, like you said, putting themselves in a bit of a pickle.
Well, it's tough, right? I mean, you're in a field, and coming in and out of fields, of course, not easy, as you would imagine, especially with the hills that Pero can still utilize to watch all these angles. And you've got Zennon on the cross.
I mean, he could end up being the X Factor here. He's trying to take some shots, almost lines up Raining's head, but doesn't manage to land it. Mamu He's not really advancing forward. Thought maybe he was going to go for this flank play. He's actually is starting to advance onto this back flank of ATA.
Zennon needs to make an exit pretty soon. Still got some time, but
he's going for it. He's running up.
Good. Smokes, or he's got to throw some smokes. He had plenty. Well, he went back upstairs.
Gets himself in, tucked away. To top up. I mean, Mama, maybe this could be the hero play that Sparrow needs to finally get another win. Circle closing in.
Oh no.
Oh, Zennon. Rating finds his head, sends GX out at third. A good effort from him. Really great play inside that house. Treating it like the Alamo.
All right, 2v4 here for Petrichor Road. They've got a pretty decent position. That grenade opens up raining, but there is a smoke there, fortunately.
Yeah. His cover gets taken away from him for just a brief moment. Frag grenade, not quite going to hit.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Mamu now losing out on his own cover. It's being thrown down, they're forcing him over towards the right side. maczora out in the middle. Well, trying to do something here with his crossfire, but he falls down to 6 HP, and Mamu does get dropped. ATA.
Grenade and end again.
Yep.
What is that, the third one of those we've seen this round?
I do believe. It's been happening quite commonly, and Sparrow now coming on this flank from the north side. Puts quite a bit of damage into him. ATA hungry for this win. 4 members left standing. Is there anything at all that Mill can do? It seems so very hopeless.
Here comes the utility, although Sparrow's still keen that he's on the backside of that other dip, and here comes the rest of the team. Stun up and over, a little bit to the left. Milt, they just saw each other.
Oh, there's quite a bit of damage in. That's going to be maczora taken down to the ground. Sparrow pulls back, goes prone. 41 HP remaining for him. Smoke going to be invested. Smoke hits the ground. Throws out a frag grenade. Throwing it over towards the crate. Might have been able to find 2 for 1 here, but the blue moving in behind him. He needs to get a heal off. Looks back up. He still has 3 frags. He could make this happen. Nade goes out. Raining, finding him up over the top. The blue right in behind him. Frag puts a little bit more damage onto maczora, but Raining